What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and we made it through acts 1 through 3. And I want to talk about the Huntress that I am using, the build that I have, and just share a little bit of detail. I did go Ritualist. I said I would, so that's what I did. I know pretty much everyone else is doing the Zon, but Kafka's bringing the Ritualist because I feel like it's going to be really strong late game, and I'm already able to clear pretty much anything easy in all the acts. So I want to show a couple things. First, my build's changed a little bit from Act 2 to Act 3, and I started using some different abilities. Well, basically what I was doing from acts 1 and 2, I was using a lot of whirling slash with a lot of twister, and I was using the same tree. So I'll show you guys this tree, and I'll have a link of the tree in the description, but I wasn't changing anything else. Also with whirling slash, I was also using explosive spear. So this does a lot of single target damage early, but it kind of fell off for me, so I had to try to figure out something else. But probably you could get right around the end of Act 2, maybe I would say a couple zones before the end of Act 2, you could use these abilities, but then you want to switch to start doing something like this because there is some really good synergy with Lightning Spear and Storm Lance. So let me go outside so I can show you guys some of what this looks like. And I think I'm going to have a really easy time now clearing acts 1, 2, 3 on Cruel because I got an idea of how I'm going to build this character and progress it. I don't think I need to change much besides add more support gems to the build. All right, so right here, we're doing Storm Lance. So Storm Lance, you could cast as many as you can. And when you cast these Storm Lances, they basically eventually explode. But once you get Thunder Asleep, you could instantly explode them. So, and you could throw it down. You could keep throwing the spears down and exploding on top of things. Also, I'm using level 47, nice. So you guys can see what level I am. But I also am using Lightning Spear to clear, and then I'm using Storm Lance for bosses. So actually, we could probably go up to the boss up here so you can see what I'm doing. But you can see how it does do really good damage, but that's not that fast. This is fast. If I could just hop around the map everywhere to try to find where I need to go, this is crazy fast. This is faster than the warrior that ran through acts 1 through 3 with whatever ability that was, leap or whatever. So that's crazy. But the clear is Lightning Spear. So you can see that Lightning Spear just does crazy AoE damage. And I'm using it with Barrage when I can, but even without Barrage, that was without Barrage. I'll show you on a rare. So that's Barrage, a bunch of rares. So now he didn't die, he's electrocuted, because I also am electrocuting. And we kill him pretty quick. All right, let's go find the boss. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys right here what I'm doing. So I'm casting my Storm Lance. Bunch of them on the ground, and then I'm jumping on top of them. Look at the life chunks, and I'm able to get frenzy charge, and I have electrocute in there. So look at it, she's electrocuted now, she's not doing anything. It's doing AoE damage as well, but that's pretty quick damage. I killed Doriani like that as well, and it's working basically since Act 3, end of Act 2. I've been using this, and it's really good. So I got a couple things, pick that stuff up. Oh, all right. So now I go back to town. Just wanted to show that real quick. All right, so what we have is, I still use Spear Stab once in a while. Basically, I just use this if something's really close to me. It's just your auto attack, which does pretty good damage. You can see 2400. I don't really use Spear Throw anymore. I am using Sniper's Mark a little bit to try to get some frenzy charges, but that's not the main reason I'm getting frenzy charges. I'm still playing around with this to see if it's something I want to use. Disengage, use once in a while. I do want to put Ingenuity on it to make the cooldown a little bit faster, or I might put that on Barrage. We'll see. I just haven't got a ton of support gems yet. See, I even have extra slots open for it. So Thunder Asleep, I'm putting Pursuit on there, and then Martial Tempo, so I could hop faster around the map, and then also hop on my Storm Lances. All right, so then Lightning Spear. This does 16k damage currently. I'm using Innervate on it. Volt, that's what's actually casting it multiple times everywhere. This is a level 2 support gem, so you only get this in Act 3, but it's so strong. But I was using Innervate and Conduction without Volt, and it was good. I would actually, for clear speed, I would probably put Volt in here first so you could clear things super fast. That's what I was doing. I'm using Herald of Thunder. I'm putting Lightning Infusion on it and Magnified Effect. I'm using Barrage with Persistence. I don't know if Persistence actually works in there, so we'll have to look into that. Actually, we probably should be putting Premeditation in there, so it does 15% more damage. So Persistence really isn't doing anything here, but I don't really have anything that right now, so that's okay. I am using Combat Frenzy. So the reason why I'm using Combat Frenzy is because my Stormlance has Electrocute in it, and that's what's building up my Frenzy charges. And then you get Profusion. This allows you to get an additional charge. So in Stormlance, I'm using Primal Armament. I'm using Concentrated Effect and Electrocute. This is also an important triple stack. So you would have to get rid of Primal Armament if you did not have a 3 stack here. So you need Electrocute and you need Concentrated Effect because that does the most damage. So I was messing around with this Elemental Sundering. I don't know yet how it's going to work because it seems pretty slow. So I might just put a tame there. I might want to tame something and put it there. I'm actually having a lot of fun with the taming stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, I'm actually loving the Huntress. Coming from playing always like a sorcery character, I get a little bit of melee, but I get more ranged with this class. It seems pretty quick. I don't know if there's a quicker class, especially with this Thunderous Leap. It moves around very quickly. Oh, and let's look at my gear. If you guys, at level 40, you could get way better gear. I don't even have nothing good yet. That's why I'm excited about this build, because I'm still using +1 to all projectile skills. I don't even have physical damage on here. It is good to add physical damage or lightning damage or cold damage or fire damage, though. So those two nodes are good. But realistically, I just don't have that great of stuff on my weapon. This did help me get a little bit more tanky. Any shield's going to help you get tanky. So just get something with high block, evasion armor, resist on there. So it's pretty good. Actually, I could probably find something better because I haven't been grouping much anyways. So there's probably a better shield I could probably get. And then I'm not using parry right now because I have a shield on instead of buckler. My helm is just terrible. I did get the extra ring slot with the Ascension, and I feel like it is helping with damage a lot because I have adds damage on all my rings, and I get 25% extra on that as well. And then the neck as well. So I got extra stats to make sure it's easier to put all my points and everything. Belt is terrible, 20% movement speed on boots. Rather than that, it's terrible. And then these gloves I found so low level, but they're actually good because you want add physical or add lightning or add cold or add fire damage on them. And they're actually not bad. So I do like these gloves, but they're level nothing. I think it requires level 10. Basically got them at the very beginning. My 10 fire resist. All right, we'll look at the tree. And then also I'll show some footage of me killing Doriani at the end of Act 3. So you can see what that fight looked like. So you could check that out at the end. But the build's working great, man. It is good. So the ascendancy points is just reduce spirit because I didn't need that spirit. So that's why I'm using reduced spirit. I don't think it would be that bad to reduce my mana because I don't ever feel like I'm out of mana. So this one wouldn't be that bad. I won't want to do resistance right now because I don't have high-end items. So I wouldn't use this. But if you're not using the spirit anyways, then why wouldn't you just use the reduced spirit? If I do want to tame something, I will switch it back to mana and find something good to tame. +1 to ring slot, $3 attributes, and then 25% bonus from rings and amulets. So realistically, that's like 100% of one item. So it's like literally having like a 5th slot because you have 4 slots and you get 25% of all of them. So you're literally getting a 5th slot. So not only you have a 4th ring or 3rd ring slot, but you get another jewelry piece with this. It's really good. I'm not sure what I'm going to go next, but I'll play around with them to see. I like the charm slot stuff. I will mess with this too to see what this is, how this works, the ritual sacrifice. But I am really enjoying the extra stats from this stuff. And I like it because I think that this is going to be like any build. I'm going to be able to play any build with this, which is nice. So here it is. You can see the path I'm taking. I didn't go anything that isn't damage. Literally, I'm all damage. And then I'll get tanky later. Literally all damage, every node. This is a really good tree. I need to add some points into this stuff too here. Eventually. And then I do want to get this node right here is really good. And then I'll probably get some tankiness because this is all the evasion stuff over here. So we'll see how that feels because we need evasion. Literally, we have no evasion. We need life too. So there's a lot of stuff we need. But overall, the build feels really good. I'm going to show you guys the Doriani clip and the full clip. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the build, please leave a comment down below. I will try to get to that as soon as possible. And thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.